Hey, what is up YouTube? And in today's video, we are going to compare the brand new iPhone 8's fast charging capabilities to that of a regular charger. So, the purpose and reason of doing today's video is because in order to enable fast charging, you actually have to buy not only a separate cable, but a separate power charging brick in order to enable that on the device. The standard charging cable and brick that comes with your iPhone 8 does not support fast charging, and so that is why in today's video, we are going to compare the rate of this charger to the rate of the brand new fast charging brick and Lightning USB-C to Lightning adapter. So, putting this aside, starting off in today's video, I have taken these two iPhone 8s and completely drained them. On the left here, we're going to be using the fast charger, and on the right, we're going to be using the regular standard charger that comes with your iPhone 8. So for those of you who don't know, Apple has claimed that in just 30 minutes, you can charge your phone from 0 to 50% using fast charging. So we're not only going to test that theory, but we're going to really see, once this phone reaches 100%, what exactly this phone is at, to kind of compare the two and see if buying this extra charger is really actually worth it, because these things are not cheap. This brick right here is a 29 watt USB-C power adapter, and this one is the cheapest model of these guys, and it is $49. Now there's also a separate one for the MacBook and MacBook Pro lineups. In my theory, buying the more expensive and higher power charger will actually not charge these devices any faster. I'm guessing Apple will have some type of software limitation just so this more powerful charger will not overload these devices and wear out the battery too fast. And speaking of wearing out battery, I'm not sure if you're supposed to use this fast charger every single time or just in case of emergencies. Anyway, for today's video, like I said, we're really just going to compare the speed of the two and take a look at which one is really faster and if it's that much faster at all to even upgrade to this. Lastly, before we begin, as well as the separate charging brick, you will need a separate charging cable. You need one that goes from USB-C to the Lightning adapter. As you can see, the one that came in the box of the iPhone 8 is just a USB type A to Lightning adapter, and this one will not work. But this guy right here comes in a couple different lengths. As you can see, this one is the 2 meter, roughly about 6 feet cable, and this one was $35. They also have a 1 meter cable for $25. So at its cheapest, you're already looking at $75 just for a charging cable to enable this fast charging feature. I really think that was a huge opportunity missed by Apple for them not to include either a wireless charger or at least a fast charger at the bare minimum for their brand new device. Anyway, we'll be doing a wireless charging video later on this week, but for today's video, we're really going to focus on the fast charging capabilities. So, in today's video, I just wanted to start off by showing you guys that both iPhone 8s are in fact entirely dead. If I pull up the iPhone 8 on the left here first, you can see that the phone needs to be plugged in and charged, and in fact, both of them do. They are entirely drained, as I drained them last night before recording this video. So for the left iPhone, being the white one, I'm going to use the new fast charger with the fast charger brick, and of course the USB-C to Lightning cable. And then with the iPhone on the right, I'm going to use the standard charging cable that comes with the iPhone 8 in the box as default. So now onto the actual test in today's video. Now, not to fear, as I'm plugging both of the phones in with the Lightning cables, neither of the cables are connected to power. They are actually connected to a power strip, which I can turn on and off at the same exact time. So we're going to get the most accurate result and see which phone turns on first and which phone reaches 100% charge first. Alright, so now I'm going to flick the switch to send power to both of the iPhones, and interestingly enough, it's looking like the iPhone 8 on the right using the standard charger actually appeared first that it was plugged in. But in fact, like I said, I switched one switch which had both power adapters plugged into it, and so they both were turned on at the exact same time. So I'll check right back in with you guys once one of the phone boots up. Again, I'll make a note halfway through this video, once the fast charging iPhone reaches 50%. We'll take a note of the time and compare that to Apple's suggestion that it's going to be able to charge 50% in only 30 minutes. Also, once both of the phones boot up, I will put them both into airplane mode so they will both charge the fastest. I will also disable other features such as night shift and true tone, so both of the phones are set up exactly the same. The only difference being here is the charger. And while I was discussing that, it looks like the iPhone on the left booted up first. In fact, in actually only 60 seconds after plugging in the device, it began to boot up, and in 75 seconds, we were at the home screen. Now with this device, like I said, I'm just going to quickly throw it into airplane mode, turn off Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, turn down the brightness a little bit so you guys can see it, and then secondly, I'm going to turn off features such as night shift and true tone. So now at this point, we will just go ahead and wait for the iPhone on the right using the regular charger to boot up and see how long that takes after initially plugging it in. So for this next part of the video, I did in fact speed it up just to see when the next iPhone turns on, and in fact I did keep a record. It took 2 minutes and 26 seconds for us to see the Apple logo, and we were fully to the home screen at 2 minutes and 44 seconds from initially plugging in the device with a regular charger. Now that is compared to what we just saw being 60 seconds to see the Apple logo and 75 seconds to be on the home screen with the fast charger. Not a bad improvement there. So now that both the devices are booted up and placed into airplane mode, as well as night shift and true tone being turned off, it's time for the next stage of this video, and that is to reach 50% on the fast charging iPhone on the left. So as you can see, I've sped this part of the video up 20 times, and I'll be right back once we reach 50%. So wow, we are already at 50% using the fast charger on the iPhone 8, and that only took 27 minutes and 30 seconds. That is absolutely astonishing. That absolutely even blows away what Apple said it could do. In fact, it did it in 2 minutes and 30 seconds faster. And what's even more incredible is looking on the right iPhone, we are currently only at 16% charge. I am absolutely blown away by how fast the iPhone has charged during the first half of the charge by using the fast charger. Now, let's take a look and see if the second half of the charge remains just as speedy as the first half. In my theory, I don't think it's going to be as quick. I think charging the remainder from 50 to 100% is going to take a little bit longer than the first half of the phone. Just like how Teslas work, the first half of the battery charges a lot faster, whereas the second half of the battery takes a substantially longer amount of time. Anyway, I'm going to continue speeding up the video once more, and we'll take a look at the times once the iPhone on the left has reached 100%. Alright guys, and so after almost 2 hours of recording, literally the second before my iPhone hit 100%, my camera card actually was full and cut out. But that being said, I did mark the actual time the iPhone did reach 100%, and that was exactly 1 hour, 56 minutes, and 39 seconds after initially being plugged in with the fast charger. Now, as you can see, it looks like the fast charging capabilities made the most substantial difference at the beginning of the charge, but towards the end of this video, you can see the iPhone on the right using the regular charger actually ended up catching up. Still, regardless, over the entirety of the charging process, it is almost exactly 1/3 faster by using the fast charging capabilities, but like I said, you notice the biggest difference going from 0 to 50 when it only went from 0 to 16 in the same exact 27-minute span by not using the fast charger. So really, my only recommendation for this would be only to use this in cases of emergencies. If you forgot to plug your phone in and in 30 minutes you were heading off to work, you could get at least a 50% charge within that time. But realistically, over the entire span of charging it, it won't make that much of a difference, especially if you're leaving your phone on the charger overnight. Lastly, before I go, one of the biggest things I wanted to know is when using this fast charger, the phone itself got a lot harder than when using a regular charger. So I'm not sure if you're supposed to use this fast charger every single time when you go to charge your iPhone, or if you should only use it periodically. It may not be a good idea to use this much amperage when charging your battery every single time, as it may shorten the life of the battery itself. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope this video helped you out to decide whether or not to buy the fast charger for the iPhone 8. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think of this new fast charging capability found within the iPhone 8, and if you yourselves are going to get the fast charger. I personally think $75 on top of an $800 iPhone is already way too much for this capability. It honestly should have just been included within the box of the iPhone 8. Anyway guys, if this video helped you out, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for future updates on when I release videos just like this one. Anyway guys, stay tuned, and until next time, this is Tony, signing out.